Hey guys, you hit me on camera.
You deserved it.
Not sure. You don't have to worry about what we're talking about.
Anyway, so we only have 2 movies for you today.
It's okay. One. Okay, one good movie.
And 1 terrible one.
Terrible?
Yeah. It was pretty bad. In all ways. Okay, so we'll tell you about them. We hadn't really heard about either of them.
Yeah, I was only familiar with the title of one, really. And I knew nothing, had not even heard of the other one.
Just a random search popped it up.
And,
So the first one is Road. You don't even have it ready.
I don't.
Road to Perdition.
Don't mind me, guys.
Road to Perdition.
From 2002.
From 2002. So this one, I watched 5 minutes. And not gonna lie, I fell asleep at 9 o'clock on Friday night. I was so ready, you guys. The whole week of working and getting up at 5 a.m. and going to bed at 9:30, and I thought, it's great, I'm fine. I felt good. Let's watch a movie. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And I'm literally out in 5 minutes. I gave it my best shot.
She did, though. It doesn't help that the cat snuggles.
We adopted a tripod cat.
So we are officially foster fails.
Yes.
So they say in the foster community.
But you guys, she's so adorable. She's 3-legged. She lost one of her front legs. She was not treated well by the family that had her before us, and she had to have her leg amputated, and the tip of her tail fell off. No lie.
Just randomly. We thought, wow, what is this? This is fuzzy pink.
So
very tip of it.
Yeah, so it actually happened while we were fostering her. So we had to bring her into the vet the next day, and they said, oh yeah, that's an old injury. Probably happened before we even had her, and it just finally fell off because the tissue was already scabbed over
healing,
and
yeah.
There was no blood or anything like that. So they said it was an old injury, and I was like, good, because we didn't do nothing here.
And so when we say, it was maybe less than half an inch is what came off.
But it was the end of it. So she looks like she's got a little nub end of her tail.
Yeah, so hopefully the fur will kind of
But she's
grow
super
back
cute.
around that area.
She's super cute. Anyway, back to Road to Perdition. So it's all you, because I got 5 minutes in. Tom Hanks is in it.
Yeah.
That's about as far as I got.
It took me a while to catch on, not to catch on, but to really get my attention. I was trying really hard. But kind of reminds me, at least much of the setting, very dark, very rainy, but this takes place in the 30s, and Tom Hanks is an enforcer for an Irish mob. I forget what town that they are in. And so his character, I think Sullivan is his last name. He's got a wife and two sons, and his son is, was kind of curious about what he does. Because Sullivan is very, he doesn't talk about it much because it involves killing people sometimes. And so he sneaks, kind of like Interstellar. Remember when Murph's kind of hid under things and rode in the truck with McConaughey?
Yeah.
And so that is what the kid did in the back of the car, and then he witnesses a murder, and so he is living this. He's kind of thrown into this gangster life, and so they kind of go into hiding and go on different missions to try to kind of avenge because Sullivan had lost his wife and kid to one crazy guy that was within the mob, and so it's kind of about getting revenge and I think ultimately trying to get away from that life with his son. So great story, beautifully shot, and a good ending, I will say. It's kind of a surprise ending. Definitely worth the watch. I would rate it an 8. It was good.
I woke up and saw bits and pieces. I saw a man that looked like his face was all stapled.
Yep.
That shot.
That's because earlier
Tom
in the
Hanks.
movie, I think it was either a shotgun, shrapnel, from other stuff, or glass. I can't remember, but yeah, that's what that was from.
Did the son kill him?
They're gonna have to find out.
That means
You wanna
I'm going
know?
to have to find out, too.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good. Yeah, it's. I like it.
I woke up to the son aiming a gun at him, and then, not going to lie, I fell right back to sleep.
I thought the ending was really good. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
I slept 12 hours.
Well, that's good.
12 hours, though. Who sleeps 12 hours?
She was catching up.
6 hours all week, and then 12 hours to make up for the 2 I missed every single day. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, so that was Road to Perdition. I will watch it at some point,
Yeah.
sometime. The next one
Is a
was a
doozy.
random search. It was interesting. It was called
Mazes and Monsters.
Mazes and Monsters,
1982. Going back 30 years.
We've seen
20 years.
80s movies that were of good quality.
So this came out the same year as Rocky 3.
Yeah, and Rocky 3 had great quality.
It did. Yeah.
This one was hazy and pixelated and really, really poor quality.
It was more like a film from maybe the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, and we looked it up, and it was $500,000 to produce this film.
Kind of like a VHS that you would rent that
That's
had been
wearing
watched
out.
a million times, and it's very fuzzy.
And it was on Roku, so it should have been decent looking. I don't know.
This is like your ELP VHS tape, not your EPSP.
I guess the quality of it set the tone for the quality of the movie.
Yeah. It kind
It
of
was weird.
It kind
Really
of
weird.
reminded me a little bit of Stranger Things because it's about
Yes.
not kids but
So, in
college students.
my mind went to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
So, kind of the cosplay whole thing where you kind of, it started with this board game or whatever, and then it went in, then they play it out in real life. So this is kind of like that, except they didn't really have a board game. It was just their imagination. And so they think up these characters and they write them in their little journals.
Which-
and they've got a team of them that are creating these characters.
Which I think is the way Dungeons and Dragons is run. It's just very imaginative, and they decided to take it to the next level by going to
But
these
there's
caverns.
there's actual characters, and there's a board and everything for Dungeons and Dragons.
There is?
Yes.
I know
There's
there's
little
a-
mini
there's a book that they
characters
follow
and
and stuff,
boards
right?
and everything. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But they've taken it to real life, kind of playing it out. Where they did that same thing from their journals. So they were creating in their minds these characters. Well, in the process of that, Tom Hanks' character became real.
He really took to the game, and
He went psychotic.
mentally he was always in the game, I guess, and he always spoke
Yeah,
in
and
those terms.
he got stuck in it. His brain got stuck in that alternate reality.
So it was kind of a sad story for him because he never seemed to snap out
Yeah,
of it.
he was never normal again after that. It affected his relationships. It affected his whole life because he would go in
Yeah.
these mental blurs where he didn't even know where he was.
Yep.
It's really weird. Really weird.
And that was the whole movie, pretty much.
It ended that way. So you have no closure with the movie because it just kind of, he stayed that way. And his friends went along with it. And that was it.
Yeah.
It's weird. Really weird.
So there wasn't much to the film. Production quality was not great. The surprise actor was the mayor of Amityville from Jaws, so he was in this film.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it was strange. It was a 5 out of 10 for me.
I'll probably say 4.
So as you can see, this was not a thumbs up for us. I mean, if you want to watch it to see how weird it is, go for it. But it's probably not on our recommend list.
Yeah. Watch Road to Perdition. That is really good. Really good.
Mazes and Monsters, not so much. So, we watched one good, one bad this time. We've got kind of a running list in our head of some movies that we're going to watch this week. Several of them are kids' movies, so be on the lookout for that next Saturday. If you've got kids, we'll review some kids' movies where Tom Hanks is maybe not seen, but he's heard in those movies. So, I was really surprised looking through movies how many he was the executive director for. He's executive director for a ton of movies and a ton of concert, like people's music.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, which is strange. I don't know. I think I don't know. Seems strange, but
there's a lot of Tom Hanks movies out there.
There is a lot, more than we realized.
An example being one from tonight, the Mazes and Monsters. I've never even heard of that one.
Just randomly popped up when I searched Tom Hanks. We're looking for free movies available.
So kind of like, was it Wildflower with Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah,
was that her first one?
But that was a good pop-up. That one was good.
Yeah, it was a good pop-up. But I
don't know that this is his first. This was his first, but...
No, I heard, yeah.
It had to be an early one. I mean, he was young.
Mm-hmm.
He was real young in this one.
Because I think this might have taken place before Big.
Yeah, I think that was late 80s.
Yeah, and I think Splash was also late 80s.
I really do want to watch Splash. I don't think it's free, though.
It's a funny one.
It is. It's good. Anyway. That's the 2 we had for you this time. Sorry we don't have a little more, but it was my first week back at work, and it's exhausting getting up that early. So I have to get used to it again. I wasn't doing that all summer. So I got to get back into the groove of all of that and try to keep up with my workouts, and the kids are starting school on Monday, so it's going to be
shifting gears into a different kind of busy. We thought summer was going to slow down, but it didn't.
It just was different busy.
Yeah.
It was just a little more organized busy. Is that true? Maybe?
I think a lot of people think summer kind of slows down, but then for many,
it just
kids,
fills with other things.
And for a lot of public school goers, they're home, so it probably feels
yeah. And for us, we're always home, so that's not any different.
Not any different for us, yeah.
Yeah, and the kids just fill it up with summer fun activities and stuff. So it's just a different kind of busy, and it's just me getting back used to the new pattern, and just it'll take a few weeks to adjust and get our schedule set.
And then before we know it, it's going to be cold again.
I'm ready for that. Not gonna lie.
Ready for the
Love
fires.
the cold. I'm ready for the snow. I'm ready for the everything is closed and we just stay home.
Everything is closed.
And there's no school because it's a snow day, and they have a virtual learning day, and I don't have to get up at 5 a.m.
Virtual learning day, worst idea ever.
I don't care. I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. I can sleep. I'm ready. I'm ready. I know we're only 1 week into school, and I'm ready for school to be out. Then it is what it is. Life of a teacher, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for tuning in. We will see you on Tuesday for our 100 and somethingth episode.
125th.
Okay, 125th.
Yeah.
Episode of Not Enough Thumbs. So we'll get a movie in for you by then.
Yes.
Not sure what it'll be.
That's the goal.
Maybe we'll get one in tomorrow. We'll see. It may be him that gets it in. not me.
Yeah, we're going to try to cram in some more this week. We'll see how that goes.
He might have to watch the movies without me, so you might hear some reviews that are just his throughout the week, unless I've seen the movies before. But yeah, we're going to try to get more movies for you by next Saturday. And Friday Fave.
Yep.
So check us out on Tuesday for 125 episode, and then Friday Fave, and then next Saturday's live. Next Saturday's live will be morning, so we will post it ahead of time. It'll be a 10:30 to 10:30 go live time, because that's all the time we'll have that day.
Next Saturday?
Next Saturday.
Will I be here?
Oh, you won't. No, I'm thinking of the one after.
Oh,
It'll be just me. You guys will get just me next Saturday. He'll be camping. So, yeah, you'll have to figure out how to do this whole live thing.
We'll make it simpler.
Okay. Yeah, so there you have it.
All right, guys.
So it might be limited next Saturday, but we'll see. All right, so see you Tuesday.
Everybody have a good week. See you
Bye.
next time.